Hello everyone, this is Chris with D&D Twisted Mirror, and I just figured I'd give you all kind of some background on what we're doing here. It's a little odd to upload the intro video before the first couple sessions, but that's just kind of how I'm doing things right now. Speaking of that, I do not know what happened to my audio in the first session. Kind of sound like a robot, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, as far as the basics, we are playing in a homebrewed setting. The world name is technically Krenetha. Not that that's really ever going to come up. And the main background of the world is that there are two continents. One of them has the Republic of Calidor on it, right over here. And then the other one has the Kingdom of Valencia on it. The backstory being that that would be 80 years ago now. Valencia and Calidor had this rivalry. They were like the US and the USSR during the Cold War. They didn't really want to declare war on each other, but they kind of hated each other's guts. Fast forward a little bit in time, Valencia kind of disappears off the map. What little trade was happening there completely stopped. People were worried. And eventually, Calidor started kind of sending explorers over. They didn't really come back. And a pair of heroes kind of discovered a lich that was roaming the land and decided to go on a full adventure and get rid of it. This campaign happens 30 years after the lich has been destroyed, and it's kind of like everything's kind of like being like early colonized. Early cities are beginning to form. The main location that the players are going to be playing in, they're going to be centered around Aethagate, which is going to be the main kind of city/capital. I don't know if they're going to stay there, but that's where I'm planning on starting them. As far as other details, the whole Twisted Mirror bit. So the idea is to have two sessions that are pretty similar. If you've watched both videos, it's the same dungeon. And part of it is kind of like a thought experiment, just to kind of see what happens when one group of players attacks the dungeon versus another group of players attacking the dungeon. I'm a little disappointed about the first one, since it was kind of really similar. Oddly similar, actually, but hopefully it diverges a little bit. I've included a couple of twists in between the characters' stories to make it interesting. As far as the light and dark bit is concerned, it doesn't necessarily mean that one party is evil and one party isn't. That's kind of the way I distinguished it. As far as like other things, I haven't quite figured out if I want the party to be kind of both in the same universe or if it's a parallel universe. So far I'm looking like I'm going to set it up in the same universe where they just kind of like never run into each other. It's possible we might have like a fun PvP episode in the future, but we'll kind of see how that goes. And I think that's kind of it. Everybody will kind of be picking up the rules as we go. As far as rules in general, I'm kind of pretty strict with them. I don't really do too much with it. I don't play with flanking rules because my dungeon maps are garbo. However, I do have a couple little bits. The death saving throws will be made directly to me as a GM, so only the player and I get to see it. Another thing is we will be playing with an injury table. I've already screwed that up as one of my players has gone down and I didn't catch it, but to be fair, he popped right back up. But yeah, so we'll be doing an injury table for fun, and yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. And I think that's it. I hope you all kind of continue to watch videos on the channel. And yeah, I'll be seeing you until our little next update video.